Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is my first video back with the little bugs, who is sleeping very hard right now. He's in that having a day where he definitely does not want to be put down. So he's contently sleeping, so why not? Look at that squish. Anyways, this is my first video back, and I had no idea how long it would take me to start doing videos again. But here we are, sleeping babe. My mom has taken my toddler out on a little day trip date. And we've got some peace and quiet in the house. So I figured what a better time to do it than now. So I wanted to make this video because there has been a reoccurring theme over the past couple of weeks as I have gone through some pretty pivotal moments in life, I'd say. Having a home birth and being able to birth my child completely naturally and really feeling what birth feels like is very pivotal and life-changing in of itself. And something that constantly came up while I was in labor was this idea of basically changing the narrative. And I cannot tell you how much of a mental game labor and birth is, more so than I ever expected it to be. And it gave me a great viewpoint on life and just, the mental war that we are constantly under every single day. I remember having a conversation with my husband when he first got to the States back in like 2015 about how much of a mental war, mental game it is in the Western world versus the blatantly like witchcraft type of world that is in Mozambique. You see witchcraft completely blatant everywhere. People have like ropes tied on different parts of their bodies from doing stuff with the witch doctor, and like just there's a whole lot to it. But more so in the Western world, it's all the witchcraft, essentially. The negative and spiritual battle is very mental. And so I think this concept, is very important for where we are now in the grand scheme of everything, but also just a amazing life lesson in general, because if you can master your thoughts, you can master your world. That's even, I think, biblical. And the reason why this came up was because I was very much like 333 on the clock. During labor, I kept having these intrusive, I guess, not really intrusive because you're in labor and you're in pain, but these thoughts coming right before my son was born, which is something that I was told would happen, where I would just be thinking, I can't do this. And I would have to essentially parent and coach myself out of that mindset and change the narrative. And I wore a headband, and I didn't know why I wore a headband, because in my mind, I would just like put my hair in a bun on top of my head. But for some reason, I specifically wore a headband. And when I would have those thoughts, I would say, no, I could do this. My body is built for this. My body's made for this. I'm powerful. I could do this. And I would like visualize myself straightening my crown. Like, I am a divine being. I can do this. This is what I was made for. And it literally helped me bring my son earthside. And there was also points where I was thinking, literally, I had to pretty much bring myself back to reality. And I was like, I am literally in the middle of this. TMI is pretty much not a thing for me. Most people should know this by now. But he was pretty much in my pelvis, like about to come out. And no matter if I had gotten transferred to the hospital, I wouldn't have even been able to get an epidural because it was too late in my labor. So I was literally like talking myself through that whole thought process. And I was like, this is it. This is literally it. You have to do this. Like, and it's something you can do. And being able to coach myself and talk myself off of a cliff was very empowering for me. And I was very proud of myself just for being able to essentially overcome the mental game that labor was and is. And then the other day I was thinking, I posted a short about this, but I was thinking about how, that is such a great tool to have in every area of life. If you can literally master your thoughts and master the narrative that you're speaking to yourself on a daily basis, you're mastering your entire world. And so I was like starting to get a little overwhelmed because I was thinking of all the things that I needed to do. And I was like, you know what? I don't actually need to do any of them. And, they were mostly things like cleaning up different parts of my house, like, spending some quality time with my son, like just even the like need to thing. I'm like, no, I don't need to. Because in a way, if I need to do something, then it kind of has this like power over me. And I want to change the narrative into, no, I want to do these things. Because let me tell you, when you are now a mother of 2 very small children, and own your own business and also have different streams of income, quite a few streams of income, that you kind of have to manage on your own. Then you manage your house, because I'm a stay-at-home mom also. And, just like all of those things, even like responding to friends sometimes, because like, my world has completely changed from having my little bug, which it always does, I feel like, with each child. But I'm just trying to reincorporate and like gain some sense of normalcy that I can. And I even had the thought that I needed to respond to these people. And it's like, no, I don't actually, like, I don't know why I'm thinking like that. I don't need to respond to these people. I want to respond to them. They're my friends. So it's just kind of like catching myself in that moment and just being like, no, I want to do this. Oh, hello. You okay? So I just encourage all of you that just start to be very aware and conscious. Look at this bug. Oh, he's so cute. Just start to be very aware and conscious of the way that you speak to yourself and the narrative that you are telling yourself, because that is literally the most important thing. Switch from a victim-minded of I need to, like you're a slave to those things, to I want to, and watch your world change. So we're gonna go find something else to do, but I hope that encourages somebody. And yeah, hope you guys are having a great day. Say hi to Leo, everyone. I love that he slept through all this. He's been needing to take a good nap, so I guess he decided that that was going to be on me while holding him. So here we are. All right, bye. I can't do my normal arm thing, so here we go.